I'm probably going to add in some bloopers because I restarted this video so many times to try and I just kept stumbling. I just kept getting to a point and then being like, I don't know what to say. Hey guys, welcome to my second YouTube video. So basically today's video is to let you know the decisions and choices I have made for this lifestyle change that I've started. I have got some notes just next to you and I tried to prop them up so that I wasn't holding them in my hand and starting to fiddle with them and everything. So hopefully I can get out everything I want to say. So basically at the end of August 2021, which is this year, I decided it was time to make some changes in my life to not only lose some weight and get healthier, but also do it in a way that is going to reverse my PCOS, which is the diagnosis is the polycystic ovarian syndrome, because I would like to get pregnant and have a healthy pregnancy and healthy baby. So they all kind of tie in together. So basically I want to get pregnant, that's the long-term goal, but yeah, I need to get healthier and yeah, lose some weight and just, yeah, all that in general. So I did a whole bunch of research. I did like days of hours and hours of research. So I was reading peer-reviewed articles, I was going on websites that were written by, had like articles written by doctors and like nutritionists, like people who have specifically researched PCOS. And some of the things that I found out were that 70 to 80% of people with PCOS have insulin resistance. So I did a lot of research about insulin resistance and foods that can aid with that, but also foods to avoid with that. And I also researched and found out a lot about in regards to PCOS, that a lot of people also suffer with bad gut health. So that's something else I've been keeping in mind. So to improve, yeah, my gut health, so to increase the good bacteria and try and get rid of some of the bad bacteria that might be in my gut and digestive tract. So basically, through all the research that I did, I was like considering like, you know, being really strict with like certain foods, and, you know, I considered maybe I should be doing a keto diet because some people suggested doing that, you know, by having like a high fat, obviously healthy fats, and reducing my sugars and everything like that. But at the end of the day, like I was really considering doing that. But at the end of the day, I decided that the probably simplest thing is to just kind of go back to basics and stick with whole foods, fruits and vegetables, and my meat, so like nice lean meat. I decided that I want to try and incorporate some more pork into my diet, which also includes bacon, which is awesome because I love bacon. But also more fish, because I don't really eat a whole lot of fish, so probably trying to incorporate a bit more salmon in particular. And I'm also going to remain having dairy, so I do have a little bit of milk usually in the mornings when I have a morning coffee, and I still will be having a bit of cheese, hopefully not too much cheese, but yeah, so still incorporating dairy. And I'm also going to be trying to have more healthy yogurt, because that's really good for the probiotic factor, which will aid in the gut health. But I'm not just going to have the like yogurt that's like filled with sugar and it's like really delicious and sweet and flavored and everything like that, but try and eat healthy yogurt that, yeah, like kind of like the more plain yogurt that doesn't have like the added sugar in it. And what else? Yeah, so just keep having like my herbs and my spices. I've decided that I'm also going to not cut out condiments because like when I just don't know, I just don't think I could keep eating food, like healthy food, but without, you know, adding some like, you know, a bit of sauce or dressing or mayonnaise or something like that. So I'm gonna try and restrict it, like not go overboard with it. But yeah, I just don't think that I don't think it's physically possible for me to like not have like condiments with my foods. So what else? Yeah, so I'm also going to be more mindful of drinking water. So I'm generally pretty good with drinking water anyway, but I want to, you know, yeah, just keep up my fluids, and I'll probably be drinking a lot more water like before I have a meal and also during, because that will help like fill me up and everything, and you know, hopefully like so I won't feel hungry like once I've finished eating and then get tempted to start snacking. I also did some research, well, through my research, I found out that apple cider vinegar is really beneficial, especially in regards to people who have insulin resistance, which I very possibly have, which is causing my PCOS. So the apple cider vinegar it lowers your blood sugar response. So if you have like a little bit of that before eating like a meal, it's supposed to be, yeah, really beneficial for that. So I'm gonna keep trying to incorporate that. And something that's a little bit exciting that I can have is dark chocolate. I mean, I don't like, growing up I was never a fan of dark chocolate, but just the fact that I can incorporate a little bit of chocolate into my diet, but healthy dark chocolate, not, you know, the really sugar-filled one, like the one with the high percent of cacao. And yeah, I think I'm okay. Just gonna try and keep pushing through, try and like not leave this awkward pause for too long. Okay, so the next things that I wanted to mention are the things that I'm trying to avoid at the moment. So things like breads, which I'm really sad about. Bread, I really do enjoy breads, not as much as my husband. He is not obsessed, but he loves bread. He likes to make sandwiches just about out of everything that he eats. But I'm also gonna try and avoid pasta, which I love pasta so much. Like, it's one of my favorite foods, pasta and 2-minute noodles, which is really weird. Does anyone else love 2-minute noodles? I feel like I honestly could eat them every day if I mean, I don't know, if I didn't have like an awesome husband who makes me dinner all the time. He's basically the cook of the house. I seriously think I could live off of 2-minute noodles. But yeah, I'm gonna try and cut those out a lot more. And so like baked goods, like you know, like sweet baked goods, and also savory ones like, you know, pies, pasties, things like that. And yeah, so pre-packaged foods, gonna try and avoid pre-packaged food, just try and keep it as like whole foods, real foods that we can prepare ourselves. And I'm also going to try and stay away from processed foods, deep fried potato. That's I think my probably top 3 favorite foods is probably like hot chips. Oh, I love hot chips. So hot chips, pasta / 2-minute noodles, and I don't know, like probably hamburgers, which is like bread. So I'm gonna be trying to avoid those as much as possible. And yeah, so some of the like kind of more like lifestyle changes I'm gonna try and make in particular is trying to avoid snacking in between meals, because that is definitely something that I've had an issue with, especially around dinner time. Like if I'm feeling so hungry before dinner and I'm just like feel like I can't wait for dinner, I just like will go and like start like munching on like chips or biscuits or something. And I'm also going to try and incorporate, I don't know why I said that. I'm also just going to try and be more mindful of, you know, making sure I get enough sleep, which I'm generally pretty good at anyway, but it's just something to keep in the back of my mind because I generally get a lot of sleep, or a good amount of sleep each night anyway. But one of the things that's supposed to help with PCOS is like reducing the stress in your life, and not getting enough sleep at nighttime can put stress on your body. And another thing that can help with the stress factor is also things like yoga as a form of exercise, which in the past I have really not wanted to do yoga because to me it just sounded like really boring. But I'm gonna be trying to incorporate more yoga into my life. I'm probably just gonna watch it on YouTube, like on the TV, and then follow it from there. And I've also decided that to not be like too strict on myself necessarily, because if you just jump straight into like a completely different like diet, it can kind of put your body into like a shocked state. Like you just automatically can like completely cut out like all sugar, or you know, all like junk food, I guess, and your body's not used to eating like that, like really clean and healthy. It can kind of make your body kind of go into like a bit of a shocked state. So I'm not necessarily gonna be like super strict on it, but you know, it's, you know, building up to it, getting into it, baby steps. And what else can I tell you? What else did I write down here? Oh yeah, something else I did read about was in regards to the insulin resistance side of this, is that you can try to like eat within an 8-hour window. So for example, if you had like your first meal at 10:30 in the morning, try and make sure your last meal was at like 6:30 in the afternoon or in the evening, and then not obviously eat, you know, until the next morning at, you know, the same time. Excuse me. And I guess that helps, you know, not spike your blood sugar levels in regards to the insulin resistance as well. But I don't know how well that's going to go. It'd be really nice to try and do it like that, but I just don't know if that is going to be possible all the time, because, you know, life, you know, sometimes you just get busy and then you can't have dinner until later in the day. And yeah, so I don't know. I'm going to see how it goes, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let me just read over everything. Yeah, I think I pretty much covered everything. I mean, at the end of the day, it is pretty simple changes, you know, healthy foods, whole foods, cut out your sugars and your you know, what's it called? Like complex carbs and everything. So did I mention with the, so cutting out with the like pasta is cutting out rice as well. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm also going to be trying to, you know, maintain like my exercise, like keep up. We take the dog for lots of walks and stuff. So it's not like high intensity exercise, because basically I found that I've been pushing myself too hard. Like I used to really enjoy going out running, but I just found that I was just like injuring myself. Like I was getting like foot and like mainly in my feet and legs injuries. So just trying to do some nice like gentle exercise. That's where the yoga comes into it. But yeah, I think that's it. Again, thank you for watching, and I will keep you up to date with these changes, and I will show you some of the foods that I'm eating, and I'll let you know how I go, like how I feel, if I feel any different, if I notice anything. But yeah, all right, thank you so much. Again, bye. Video, I would just like to explain to you the Why is this so hard sometimes? What? Hey. Oh, this is so hard. Why? Why is it so awkward to start? Okay, wait. On this channel? Why do I say that? Why do I say that? No. I have restarted this video. I've tried to keep